must remember this. A kiss is still a kiss. A sigh is just a sigh. The fundamental things apply as time goes by.
Make yourself comfortable. Won't be a moment.
Thanks, Penny.
We can get away pretty quickly now, can't we?
You can't just bolt your lunch and go.
No, I suppose not. Why is Penny's gravy always grey?
I was wondering that.
Tastes all right.
Yes, oddly enough, it does. It's just not aesthetically pleasing, grey gravy.
Here we are, then.
Bill and Ben, the flower pot men.
Why did you say that, Steve?
I don't know, really. I just sort of thought of it.
I do wish you wouldn't think of things like that.
Oh, I do, too. It's irritating when you don't know where a thought comes from. Don't you find that so, Lionel?
To tell you the truth, I haven't really given it any thought.
Now, I don't think you actually think of a thought, do you? I mean, a thought is a thought. I think.
We could really open this discussion up, you know.
I think we'll have coffee. Jean, Lon.
Oh, yes, thanks, Penny.
Yeah, we must be making a move after that, though.
Stephen.
Rather.
I meant, would you make it for us?
Oh, right. I'll be in the kitchen.
Look, you'll have to forgive Stephen if he doesn't see him himself.
Oh, we hadn't noticed.
He's hiding it, of course.
Cipher. All the people in the book are ciphers. They need to be people.
The people in the book need to be people?
You've got it.
Are you sure?
It won't take a lot more work, Lionel.
Grand Slammer. He gave me the best gift of all. This laser genetic cube that lets me speak to you 1 billion miles away in another...
Be played by, Robert Redford.
Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Oh, now listen, mate. If you don't get ahead of yourself in this business, you'll find yourself finishing up where you started out in the first place.
Yeah, I'll have to think about that one, but this humanizing...
Look, it won't take you long, maybe a week. And it'll be worth it, Lionel. It'll pay off, I promise it will.
All right, I'll try.
Good man. Oh, as long as I'm here, there's a bit of, personal biz I'd like to clear up.
Personal biz?
Yes. Jean.
What about her?
I'll lay it on the line. Would I be stepping on any toes?
Could you lay it on another line?
I fancy her like crazy.
Do you?
Oh, I know what you're going to say. I'm too young.
Now, I was going to say she's too old, but it's the same thing, I suppose. Not that it's any of my business.
Ah, that's what I wanted to hear. I wouldn't be stepping on your toes. Hmm?
It's a free-ish country.
Right. I like that. Free-ish. Can I use it?
Feel free-ish.
See you then, mate. Oh, and remember, push, and humanize.
Push, and humanize.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Alistair. Oh. Robert Redford.
Oh, Paul, that's excellent. Yes. Well, back the contract round to me as soon as possible and I'll sign it straight away. Oh, lovely. Thanks, Paul. Bye.
These have just come for you.
We've got the new premises in Brompton Road. My signature on the contract and they're ours.
Good. These came for you.
Yes.
They're flowers.
Yes. Green stalks with colour bits on the end. I can see that. We've got a new branch.
What do you want me to do, turn cartwheels?
Well, be glad for me. I mean, all the work I put into this agency. It's paying off. We're getting somewhere.
I am glad for you. You deserve it. But why aren't you excited about getting flowers?
Well, they're probably a business thank you. Somebody said to their secretary they did a good job. Send them a thank you letter. No, it's a woman. Send her flowers.
Well, what would you prefer, a box of cigars? They don't have to be a business thing. They could be from Lionel.
Why would Lionel send me flowers?
You were in love, Mum.
That was 38 years ago. Can't have taken that long to arrive.
Perhaps they're a new thought.
He's got a new thought. We met her in Norwich.
Well, perhaps he's a apologising.
He's nothing to apologise for. If he chooses to spend the night with a loud-mouthed, overblown bit of stuff, that's his business.
I bet they are from Lionel.
I bet you a lunch they're a business, thank you.
I bet you a lunch.
Sandy said something about you once. She said you were kinder than you wanted to be.
I'm not sure how to take that.
Well, she was right. You said yes to Stephen straight away. You must have hated the idea, but you said yes.
I didn't want to, believe me.
Then why did you?
Well,
You have them.
Oh, I'm not Cleopatra.
Neither am I.
Alistair obviously thinks you are.
Then he needs stronger lenses.
Look, it's your own fault.
What is?
These are. You practically vamped him when we were in Norwich.
Vamped?
Yes, you were all over him. Oh, yes, Alistair, I'd like to have a nightcap at the hotel, Alistair. Goo-goo eyes, the lot. Just because Lionel turned up with his local bit of stuff.
Well, I was piqued. I resent vamped.
Well, Alistair obviously went for it.
Yes, he did, didn't he?
Don't look so smug.
Well, it's a bit of a boost, isn't it? I mean, here I am on the verge of getting a tight perm and taking a coach outing to Worthing. An attractive young man sends me flowers.
I find that rather tacky.
You like Alistair, don't you?
He's all right. Hello, Judith Hanson. Oh, hello, Alistair.
Oh.
Mum? No, she's at the chiropodist. No. It's nothing serious. It's just her weekly visit to get her corner centred.
Mr. Hardcastle, how nice to have you with us again.
I can't stay away.
You'll be staying for...
Don't worry, as short a time as possible. I'll need somewhere to work. Is that room I used before free?
Room, sir? Do you mean the Anson Suite?
It's a room.
We call it the Anson Suite.
I see. What do you call the room you're giving me to sleep in?
Room 405, sir.
It doesn't have the same ring, does it?
We could offer you a junior suite, sir.
Does that have child-sized furniture?
It has a small sitting room and a complimentary bowl of fruit.
Bath towels actually big enough to dry yourself on?
Our standard bath towels, sir.
I'll have the room in the Anson Suite.
Very good, sir. Do enjoy your stay with us.
You missed me, didn't you?
Terribly.
Hello, Sandy.
Oh, hello, Mr. Hardcastle.
Is she,
She's out.
You're the one...
Okay, we have a few minutes left. And I thought you might enjoy a spelling challenge.
Yeah.
With a prize for the winner.
I'll wait.
Miss Pargeter is out.
So you said.
Lovely, aren't they?
I stole these from a cemetery. When will she be back? Don't say 10 years.
She's a very busy woman. Those are from your publisher, by the way.
Really?
Yours are very sweet, too.
Thank you. Would you like them?
No, thank you. Oh. Oh. It's you.
Yes, it is.
Mr. Hardcastle insisted on waiting. He's brought you some lovely flowers.
Perhaps you could find an inkwell to put them in.
They're sweet. Those are from Alice.
I know. How was your nightcap in Norwich?
Rather flattering, to tell the truth. How was your overnight accommodation?
She slung me out. I don't see how you can be flattered by the attentions of a 12-year-old boy.
Don't you?
No, I don't. What's funny?
You being slung out.
He's not exactly what you'd call a well-rounded character, is he, Alistair?
Who says I'm interested in well-rounded characters?
He's an intellectual vacuum.
Good looking.
I didn't know you were coming to Norwich, you see. Why did you come anyway?
To hear your lecture. What have you had known?
Well, I only knew Denise on and off, you know.
You could have phrased that more delicately. And if you think Alistair is an intellectual vacuum, then Denise must rank as an intellectual black hole.
Must have.
What?
Must have ranked. I shan't be seeing her again.
Oh. Send her some flowers.
You're very flippant today.
I've acquired a new branch office.
Oh. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Do you really think he's good looking?
Yes.
Strange taste.
I thought you were good looking.
Did you?
Yes.
Well, yes, I suppose I was. Anyway, about Alistair, it's because of him I'm here, really.
What do you mean?
The book.
Oh.
I've got to do more damned revisions.
Oh, and you need secretarial assistance.
Yeah, I'm back at the hotel, so it's all terribly proper. Could I have Sandy?
She's my secretary.
I know, but I like her.
Does she like you?
I shouldn't think so. We get on.
I'll ask her.
Tell her.
Ask.
Yes, all right. Why not? I'm battle-hardened now.
I'll send someone else if you like.
No, I like him. Why?
Right, I'll leave you to unpack.
No, don't go.
Really her day. She even won the jumbled word contest in a...
Of course not.
Jim Jams.
Yes?
It's a bit flashy for my taste, really. That old Penn bought them for me.
Yeah, they're very cheerful, aren't they?
Does Jean buy your Jim Jams for you?
Not so far, no.
I often think of those all-in-one jobs I used to wear as a little boy.
Do you really?
Yes, I do.
Poor woman.
Well, she won't mind. She must be dead by now.
You were the one who decided to describe everybody.
All right, all right. Colonel Austin's wife. I can't remember what she looked like.
Well, invent. Poetic license.
This isn't a work of fiction.
I think you should say something.
All right. Colonel Austin's wife, whom I don't remember very well.
You can't put that.
Then put Colonel Austin's wife a blob.
You're not enjoying this, are you?
Well, is it worth it? It's just a book. I wrote it. Alistair talked about publishing it. Now what I get is we love it, but will you keep on mucking about with it?
Well, think of it as polishing a diamond.
That really does require a leap of the imagination, doesn't it? Where were we?
You just described Colonel Austin's wife as a blob.
Leave her for a bit. Oh, leave it all for a bit.
Look, I hate to sound like a hooker, but you are paying for my time.
Let's assume I'm resting between bouts of ecstasy.
Would you like a mint?
No, thank you.
Miss Pargeter,
What about her?
what was she like when you first met her?
Young.
Go on.
There was a warmth about her. Oh, she had a temper. Her eyes could go quite flinty. She had that rarest of qualities, the ability to forgive without a hint of rancor. And she never tried to be anything. She was someone you never wanted to hurt. I remember once.
Yes?
And she was short.
Funny.
What is?
Well, you got almost poetic there. And all you can remember of Colonel Austin's wife, many years later, is that she was just a blob.
I didn't share the same experience with Mrs. Austin.
Makes a difference.
Well, obviously it makes a difference.
Anything else?
Shall we get on?
Whenever you like.
I can see it. It's sort of like an Antarian failsafe.
Well, then why didn't you stop me?
I know, he talked about Robert Redford playing me. All right. He tends to get carried away. It is absurd.
Of course it is. Anyway, he's too old.
Oh, do you think so?
Yes. You're a young man at the start of the book.
We're not getting on.
I thought you were resting between bouts of ecstasy.
I'm resting between bouts of bewilderment. I mean, look at it. My life in Kenya. Make a film out of it. I can't even make a book out of it. Bloody publishers.
Well, that wasn't very clever, was it?
Well, I don't feel very clever.
How'd it go?
Oh.
Ah. Can't have been a gust of wind. It must have been a fit of pique.
Well, I'm fed up with it. What are you doing here, anyway?
I just popped in to see how everything was going.
That just about says it, really.
Well, you're the secretary.
You threw the papers on the floor.
Well, what's the problem apart from the bad temper?
Well, it's this humanising business. Alistair thought if I described the characters more fully.
That's a good idea.
Only he can't.
Just because I can't remember what Colonel Austin's wife looked like.
It's not her. Those you have described are rather like the descriptions you get in a passport. They come out as either short people or tall people.
Well, people are either short or tall.
Unless they're of medium height.
You don't have to stay.
I can't. I've got a lunch.
One person he described beautifully, and she's not even in the book.
Who was that?
You. You see? You came up in the conversation.
Why?
It was my fault.
There you are.
It was never your forte, gallantry, was it?
Well, I feel downstairs.
Oh.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for Mrs. Teep's teapot.
You're doing what?
Mrs. Teep. She's hallucinating.
No, she's not. She's fast asleep.
Oh, she was hallucinating.
Yeah, Penny. I'll see you this evening.
Maybe.
Pen would like a word.
Oh, right. Hello, Penny.
Hello, Penny.
How are you feeling?
I say,
Yes?
you will never get back. This is going to take hours.
Oh, bugger it. Let's have some lunch.
I don't usually lunch with clients.
Well, think of me as a sinking ship.
Oh, that's all right. I always have lunch with sinking ships.
Do you think we could have it on the floor? I've stiffened up.
Hello. Are you decent?
Incredibly. Hello, Lionel.
Hello, Judith. Oh, going out.
Hello.
She always open the door like that?
Like what?
So quickly. I mean, most people have a quick peer out first. She just flings it wide open.
I never thought of it.
Something to do with body language, I suppose.
Do you know much about body language?
Very inhibiting, I know that. You end up quite unable to sit comfortably without making it either a sexual invitation or a rebuff.
Do sit down. What's that?
Oh, this is gratitude.
Oh.
I brought you these.
Oh, thank you.
Don't tell me. Alistair.
It's getting silly, isn't it?
You should never have encouraged him.
Oh, don't let's start that again.
No.
Have you eaten?
Well, I tried a club sandwich at the hotel, but it tasted as though it had been made during the Blitz.
Scrambled eggs, all right?
Excellent. I should have brought a bottle of wine, but I suppose you've already got a few cases from Alistair.
Only a couple.